Grant, 135 on day one in all batting first after you won the toss. How do you explain that batting performance by Sri Lanka?
Done it. I can't explain it. It's I've been with the team for a year, and it's the worst batting I've seen from our team, and it's purely mental. I think I don't have any other reasons to explain that.
You say it's mental, but this is professional cricket and this is international cricket. But who do you think take the
There you go, right, can you move? Across the kitchen.
Struggling to hear.
uh, who do you think should take the responsibility of? I mean, you said it's a mental thing, but this is an international game, and 135. You said you can't explain it, but how do you see Sri Lanka coming out of this hole now?
Well, you asked me who should take the blame. Every single batsman should take the blame. They've only got themselves to blame. And one of the guys was unlucky, Dasan Shanaka, when it came off Bairstow's ankle. But the rest just got themselves out. There was some decent bowling, but the pitch isn't in a minefield, so there's no excuses.
Sadi, you want to ask a question? Sadi Taufik?
Grant, as a batting coach, I mean, what can you tell? What advice can you tell at the end of the day to the players? I mean, the way they batted today.
What advice can I give?
Yeah.
Well, I can't give much technical advice, but I can only speak to them about the mental aspect and ask them what they were thinking regarding their dismissal. But I've only spoken to a few as well as the coach, but I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I've never seen us bat that badly, whether it was nerves or coming back from South Africa, but they know these conditions so well, so they should have had a big advantage over England. But the England batsmen showed us this afternoon there's nothing wrong with the pitch so far. It's going to get worse, but today it played well and we batted terribly.
Bipin Dani, you can ask your question. Bipin Dani.
Sir, I just wanted to know whether Kushal Mendes requires psychological help to avoid the setting of the world record of consecutive ducks.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Pipin?
Whether Kushal Mendes needs a psychologist help to avoid sharing the world record of consecutive ducks.
Well, I'm not sure what the world record is, but we do have a team psychologist now that you mention it. But today he should have just left it. It was wide of off stump. It didn't swing, and it was an easily left ball for a world-class cricketer, which he is. And so there's no excuse for playing at that early in his innings.
World record is 5 consecutive ducks by Ajit Agarkar and Mohammad Asif.
Sorry, please repeat that, Pipin.
World record is for 5 consecutive ducks, and he has already done 4.
So that's a statement, Bipin, not a question. Okay, so we are moving into Crick Vidu.
Grant, I'm also asking about Kusal Mendes. He scored 4 consecutive ducks. Do you think it is a problem of his stance? We can see he got out the same way in last 4 innings, caught by slips or caught by keeper. What do you think about it's a problem of techniques or his mentality?
I think in South Africa there might have been a few technical things, but today it didn't have anything to do with technique. I think it was just a mental lapse, and he was playing at a ball that he shouldn't have. That had nothing to do with technique, in my humble opinion, as the batting coach.
We can take two to three questions because we need to give England time to have their press conference right after this. Bipindar, you need to ask another question. You want to ask another question? Damit, you can go ahead. Damit, you can go ahead.
Grant, can you just tell us what happened with Dimut Karnawala after the injury from South Africa? He still couldn't recover. Do you think he'll be available for the second test?
Yes, he had a hairline fracture in his thumb, and yeah, he wasn't fit. He tried to bat in the nets, but he was experiencing a lot of pain. So, um, in theory, he should be available for the second test, but I'm not sure. I can't be 100% sure.
Crick Fidu, you can ask your question. Another one.
Grant, what do you think about Roshan Silva? We can see Lahiru Tiriman. He didn't score well in his last few innings, and he got only 100, and the average is 22. But we have using him as an opener. What do you think about Roshan Silva? He did well in the Asian pitches and against spinners.
Yes, I've heard a lot about him. I've seen him in the nets, and he's played well from what I've seen so far. But it's not really for me to comment on selection. If the selectors and Mickey and the captain deem that he should play or give him a chance, then that's up to them. But it's a big difference between playing first-class cricket or looking around in the nets and then coming up against a very good attack. But he is a good player of spin, and he's done well against England before here. So time will tell.
Okay, one more question. Who wants to ask that? If there is any questions, one more. Damit, you want to ask a question?
Grant,
Okay.
what did you think of Root and Bairstow? So the Sri Lankans played really badly, but they played really well. Do you think they assessed the pitch better than the home team?
100%. I think they're both very good players of spin, and they adjusted it accordingly. They put the bad balls away. They used their sweep well, and they showed the Sri Lankans, who are good players of spin, how to play well on a turning track. So hopefully we'll take some lessons and bat a lot better in the second innings.
Thank you, Grant.
So that's it with Gram Flower. Actually, the same methodology will be followed during the next 5 days. Either Sri Lanka team press pre-match conference, or sometimes the England pre-match conference will take place. Either way, it would be based on the situation. Thank you very much, Ram, for taking part, and thank you very much, journalists, for taking